It's in the game. It's in the game. It's the...
Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And through the snowflakes, off we go here on EA Sports. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. And they are led by their veteran. It's Kirk Cousins.
It's so good to see Kirk Cousins back on the field. Think back just a year ago, Mike, that severe Achilles injury. Kirk Cousins is looking to be the first quarterback since 2000 in Trent Dilfer to start an NFL game following an Achilles injury. So he's got an uphill battle, but the fact that he's out there playing under center for the Falcons is a great start.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted 1st overall, or in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes.
There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll be 3rd down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. That is down the field and caught. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. It's a big play that time on the fake punt. 31 yards. Again in the air for Purdy. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Here we go.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he will get into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown. So, now, how about this? It's a fake. This will be caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of one, they get two. So following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Avery Williams on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Falcons offense ready now for their second drive. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. On 1st down, Cousins. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. Yeah! And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
What did he tell us during the week, Mike? He says, I want to get more involved in the passing game. And I'll tell you what, I can understand why he feels that way. I mean, to take that intermediate throw and turn it into a big explosive.
And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll try to run with Robinson. Well, this one is in reverse again. They're going to lose more yardage here, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage? I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
Ray going to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. 49ers offense ready for their second possession. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this 1st down. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the 1st down. And that brings up 4th down. Go. 3rd down. Purdy. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense, they were ready for it. They were all over that one. And the failure to connect on the fake punt is going to lead to a turnover on down. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. second down and 3. And they'll run out of the gun here. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Up from the secondary, Diamador Lenore with the stop. Cousins out of the gun on third down. That one on target to Moore. And he's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5. Throwing is Cousins. Right back to Moore, another grab. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Robinson. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Here now, second down and goal. We'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. Moore going in motion. They'll try to run with Robinson. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is 4th and goal. And this is blocked. But he's not going to be able to advance past the marker. He is stopped short, and the block kick leads to a turnover on downs.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That is caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Williams now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. The big defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave, brings that one to an end. Another run here for Robinson. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. They'll go again with Robinson. Room to run past midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. first and 10. Cousins. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They go play action with Cousins. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. Cousins gonna throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the option, here's Robinson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. 3rd and long. Cousins. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This one from 47 yards out. Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And the Falcons will cut into that lead.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, it's Purdy. Samuel has it working the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. Purdy now on 2nd down. He's going to run it. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That one late over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Play action now. It's Cousins. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. On 3rd down, it's Robinson. The Falcons send their punting unit out, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
Here we go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Niners offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Purdy going to put it up again. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Trying to get here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Throwing again is Purdy. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be in.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, it's going to set up 4th down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard?
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Ray McLeod on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. On 1st down, Cousins. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains 1 step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Give to Robinson from the pistol. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. So now, after the fireworks, a chance to cash in. They have it first and goal. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. To throw is Cousins. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Back-to-back sacks back him up. What's going to happen now on third and goal? And they're going to get him once again. He's under siege. That is 3 in a row. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This will be from 47 yards. Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. The Niners offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Throwing is Purdy. And that ball incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
A tough spot here. Third and long. Here's Purdy. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. A run on 1st and goal. Marked down at the 6. 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And he's got another one. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. On is Moody to add the extra point. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. This is caught. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't, and they get nothing on the extra point. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. London brought in motion. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. Gonna look deep, looking for more. So we are... Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Now, Cousins. Incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs. On the give, it's McCaffrey. Down the sideline, inside the 25. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, 49ers. Again, it's McCaffrey. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He runs with it. And he's in. Brock Purdy. Touchdown, 49ers. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. McLeod now to return. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Falcons offense ready to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Cousins now on 2nd down. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Cousins out of the gun on 3rd down. Now, look out. That ball is free in the end zone. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. Fortunate that that was not worse for the offense. The pressure's on. They knock it out of the quarterback's hands, but only a safety instead of the defense getting a touchdown.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, Mike, you always have that clock in your head, but that clock has to speed up even quicker when you find yourself dropping in your own end zone. And fortunately for them, that fumble doesn't lead to a touchdown, but instead results in the 2-point safety.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line.
Boy, they got the block to spring him, and it was a foot race. And when he gets in that foot race, Mike, he's normally good for this type of yardage before anyone's able to run him down.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. Second and 7. They run once more with McCaffrey. This is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, trying to find some place to escape, and there was none. A big loss on the play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Break. Ready.
On 3rd down, here's McCaffrey.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now Purdy. And he cannot get... going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on downs. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Second down, Cousins. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
I think the defense came in confident that they'd be able to get after the quarterback, right, Mike? When we met with them this week, they felt like they had a really good plan, some exotic looks, some different...
And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time. The Falcons getting their punter out there, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a 1st down. Back to throw, Purdy. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Think back to what they told us during the week, Mike. They said this primetime platform, this is a tremendous opportunity for us to show the entire league and put them on notice. And boy, after this performance, boy, have they ever.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now it's McCaffrey. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And that is going nowhere fast. Disastrous play, a big loss. So a win here for the 49ers.